Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're stopping by for the first time, my name is Laifa and I am a YouTuber based in Lagos, Nigeria. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a frontal wig. So this is a beginner friendly, very detailed video, and I'm going to be using this hair from Ishow hair. It's their body wave hair. I'm going to leave all the details in my description box down below. So right now I'm just showing you guys the frontal. I've already plucked it, done all the customization, bleached it and everything. If you guys want to see a customization video, lace tinting, lace bleaching tutorial, do let me know. So this is the wig hair that I'm going to be using for this tutorial, and this is the dome cap, the mesh dome wig cap. That's the one you want to use. Well, that's my preferable choice. So right now I'm just placing it on the wig head. Then I'm going to go ahead and use T-pins to pin it down so it doesn't move anywhere. Guys, I would suggest that you get a wig head that is really stable. I had a problem with mine. My tripod stand wasn't stable at all, so it was quite difficult to work with. So it's preferable to use a stable tripod stand so it doesn't move. So right now I just braided the frontal, so the hairs and everything is out of place. I'm just pinning it down. So what you want to do is make sure that you have a clean semicircle at the back and you pin it down. I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, you don't want to concentrate on the front, you want to concentrate on the back where this band is. So you just place your T-pins down there and create this semicircle. Now it's time to start sewing your tracks. So at this back, the back where you have the elastic band, you don't want to sew through it because you just make your wig smaller. So you want to just sew into the net on top of it. I thought I showed a closer clip of that part, but I'm sorry I didn't. But when you get to this other part where I am right now, you can start sewing it anyhow. Not anyhow, but you don't have to be so careful. But when you're sewing the bottom part, anywhere you're sewing that has the band, you want to make sure that you sew only the net on top of the elastic band. Don't sew through the elastic band, okay? Okay, because you just make your wig smaller basically. All right, so I'm basically just sewing the tracks, the band onto the wig cap, and I'm using double stitch method, which is what I'm doing right now. So you just want to do this throughout the perimeter of the frontal, that's the band at the back. That's what I'm doing right now. So you just do this all the way to the end. By the time we are done, this is what it should look like, okay? All right, so now it is time to start sewing your wefts. Is it wefts? I don't know if I just call that wefts. The bundles. It's time to start sewing the bundles onto the wig cap. And like I said before, when you're sewing on the elastic band part, do not, you see the way I'm pulling it, so I don't sew through the elastic band. So you want to do this in a U, well, let's say a U, yeah, a U, from the beginning all the way to this side, from the beginning of the, like, ear to ear. Basically you're sewing ear to ear, so you're kind of forming a U shape as you're sewing. So you're pretty much just going to do this, keep doing it all the way to the end. And you can do the fold over method, but I prefer to cut it at the end of every line that I sew so that it's as flat as possible. But if you can sew using the fold over method and you get it to be as flat as possible, do you, boo? But this is how I like to do mine, so I'm just going to let you guys watch all the way. is pretty much self-explanatory. I sew, I cut it when I get to the end. Make sure that every part that you cut at the end, you sew it one more time so it's really firm and doesn't go off later on. When you've worn the wig for a while, it will just loosen up. So make sure you always tie. Alright, so if you have been sewing it correctly, when you get to the top, you should have this very visible U shape that you're seeing right now. So now you're going to start sewing horizontally. You're no more going to be sewing in a U shape. I would advise that even if you've been doing the fold over method all the while, when you get to this spot, you should cut the wig on once you get to the end, because you want the front, you don't want the top parts to be looking bulky and then your frontal can't cover it. There will now be a clear demarcation between your frontal and the bundles at the back, so you definitely want to cut it. So you're basically just going to be sewing horizontally all the way to the top. When you get to the very last line, you want to sew it under the frontal. So you take this needle and take it under the frontal, so it's like it's flat. I don't know if I'm explaining this right, but you want to sew it into under. You take the needle, take it into the weft, take it under the frontal, so it's very flat there. You want that line to be very flat. So yeah guys, that's the end. It's actually pretty easy, but you know we like to be lazy sometimes. Like no one taught me this thing. I actually learned it on YouTube, and here I am giving you the information that I learned off of YouTube. It's actually pretty easy, and the longer you do it, the better you get at it, and the faster. Like when I first started making wigs, I used to use hours to make wigs, but now I can actually make a wig in an hour if I just sit down, no distractions whatsoever. So this is what your hair should look like when you're done. I dyed this hair myself. I just soaked it in developer, and that was it. I soaked it in developer, 30 volume developer, for a few hours, and that was it. But I left the frontal, the beginning, the root to be black, because I don't like when it's colored all the way to the roots. So by the time you're done and you separate your frontal like this, you should have that excess cap there. What you want to do is cut that part out. So yes guys, that's it. If you have any questions, please let me know. Like I said before, this hair is from Ishow hair. I'm going to leave all the details in my description box down below if you're interested in purchasing it. So by the time I was done laying it, styling, this is what it looked like. If you would like to see a how to lay your frontal video, how to style, how to get curls, if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.